what kind of colors you want to get.
Okay.
But yeah, if you want to talk to the actual leaders of the Discord, they're right
Yeah.
here.
Awesome. Did you told them what I'm interested in already and what I'm
I've
doing?
basic, but I'm
Okay.
sure you have the floor. So
Oh, sure.
let me just get them in real quick.
Are you
Hey,
talking
hey,
about
hey,
the
hey,
person
hey,
who-
everyone, shut the fuck up. I have Adrian. I have Adrian Chen.
Candy here.
Okay.
Candy.
I have Adrian Chen here. If anyone's talking over or it's getting AIDS, I'm just gonna kick you. But Adrian Chen has
Why
some
don't
good
you do
questions.
one-on-one? Why don't you do one-on-one with everyone?
Well, does anyone here want? Does anyone here? Should anyone here be kicked first? Is
You may as well
Uh,
remove me. I'm not really interested in talking to him.
okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sorry,
All right.
guys.
All right. See you later. Enjoy. I'm sure
I
they're
can't
gonna
really
have great
unmute.
questions
I
for you.
can't really mute myself all the set, so you should probably do one-on-ones
Okay.
or like move.
we can talk a little in the group, and then maybe I can do a one-on-one with somebody.
Yeah, sure, buddy. All right.
However you want, Chief.
All right. So yeah, I guess Gray has said a little bit about what I'm doing, but I'm just interested in just understanding the mindset of the shit poster, and I know IP2 is sort of the hub of that right now. Yeah, I guess I wanted to start by asking about like what was the background of IP2? How did it come about?
Guys,
Should I?
For the
Who wants to
IP2
go? Should I start? Because I was kind of there from
I
the
don't
beginning.
think you can stop. You can get
Me
like,
or Bullock, any one of us. So it started when Evoken won. He was a ship poster. He started the Reddit iceposeidon 2 when he got banned. At first, it was very, I would say, toxic. It was about us being able to say the hard R, which was a big deal back then. As long as like you censor stuff, people want to say it more. Because and it was like completely about like people saying it the hard R, but it was still memes, and it was about the people who got banned while saying the hard R on
Okay.
Reddit.
So that was
That's how it started.
that was the main issue, the hard R.
No, it wasn't an issue. It was just like a different place people would go to. You would get like 2 posts probably in like a whole day. It was very small. Like
Okay.
I'm taking you back to like extreme, like way
Like,
back.
you have to like look at it like back then. Like Twitch was a different place. It was like the wild fucking west. You could pretty much say whatever you want and not have any repercussions. And then it all came out of nowhere,
Right.
and it became all crazy.
Yeah. And go ahead.
Oh no, you can go ahead.
Okay, so afterwards it turned into some like I think it was Bullock right here. He won like a ship poster trophy, and he didn't get his flare, and they gave it to someone else who was close to Ice, who was the ship poster, and the
Well-
Reddit turned against them, and they were like, "Oh, you can't really do this, you can't really do that, and you can't ship post it," and people started getting censored.
Mhm.
After people started getting censored, the posts started getting deleted. Everyone fled to IP2. Everyone started ship posting. And a couple months goes by, IP2 gets bigger, bigger, and someone hacks Evoken 1. Now, there's proof right now that that person was directly from ICE's mod team. Could have been ordered by ICE, could have not been. It's irrelevant. It's in the past. But he did get hacked. Our mod team, we got scared. We were like, fuck no, we're not going to moderate this. If we're going to get doxxed, we're going to get hacked. We're scared. So we abandoned it completely. We stopped moderating it. We fled the Discord. There was iceposeidon 2 Discord, which was still about the streams. We used to watch the streams. We used to talk about the streams. It was a wholesome place. And we got reported, and our Discord got closed. We
Like,
were
you know,
mad.
it was like
And after
typical-
that, Ice went on stream after we got shut down. We were trying to get our members back. We missed the community. Unlike Ice, I miss it when people from the community go missing. I've been in this, I keep saying it and I say it a lot, but I've been in this community since I was 16. Now I'm 18. I love this community. I've met one of my like closest friends. I've met people in IRL through Iceposeidon 2.
Wow.
We've also lost a lot of people in the process.
People
we
actually
used to
have
have
like passed
we
away.
used to have this guy. His name was a meme name, of course, under 16 only, also known as Under. He
And
used
it's
to
Under.
be a great shit poster, but conclusion that he either passed away or he, I don't know, he didn't make it. we've dealt
And
with
we
a lot of
lost.
people in the
Dude, we
Discord. We've
lost a
dealt
lot
with
of good people.
mentally ill people, like actually ill people that
Mhm.
just wanted to shit post and laugh. We've also had people that only watched Ice because they could only stay in their house.
Really?
They couldn't do anything else. Yeah, and that's way more because back in the day, I remember it was just getting censored that made us make the Reddit and the Discord. I remember what I have a not a personal grudge, but there's one mod that I didn't like and I still don't like, which was Magna Boy,
Mm-hmm.
because people were making original content for Ice just to promote him and make him be a trying to make him a successful person, and everyone just got censored
Right.
when
Yeah,
he did the contest. That's when everything just began sprawling out, and Evoken started with Alpaca, who sadly can't be here. They started making the Discord and the subreddit, and that's basically the beginning of it.
yeah.
Okay.
I remember when this community was about telling Ice what's wrong and what's right, which was weird, but it helped him in certain situations. But it went wrong when he started lying to his community. And that lying got to an extent which it was like a different personality. Caroline, Ice's ex, used to come to our Discord, our Reddit, trying to turn the shit poster with her, like trying to get them on her side so she
Yeah.
wouldn't get like as many hate threats. And
Uh-huh.
at the and and we believed that, and we knew that she was doing that, but we didn't know that like Ice was behind this. Ice was behind this whole thing. Ice was the person telling her to go there. Ice was Ice turned into a manipulative, like just completely different from what I remember. I remember a
Seb, I've
kid
had an
streaming in
update
his parents' house.
Mhm.
It was a
with
wholesome. It
blue
was a
shirt.
wholesome time.
When was
It was
that?
a wholesome time.
When do you turn? Because I get the sense that a lot of the shit posters and a lot of the IP2 people feel betrayed and sort of.
Ice doesn't owe us anything. Don't get that wrong. We're
I've
not
to
saying
add
that.
this too. I've to add this too because there's a lot of misconception. Seb, did we really like hate Caroline? We just thought she was like a content killer. We thought
Yeah,
she
we
just
know.
ruined the streams.
Yeah.
We didn't care
Yeah.
if he dated her, you know? It was the fact
At
that
the
he was
end of the
forcing
day,
her upon us, which it's his
Yeah.
work and it's his like
Uh-huh.
it's his leisure life. It shouldn't be mixed together. It can be mixed together and go well, but with that relationship, it just shouldn't have been.
Mm-hmm.
And keep in
Listen,
mind that
there's a
that's a general lie. That was a lie for the community because Ice personally lied to us. Like it's personal,
to
because
the community who supported him.
yeah, he came on Discord one time through Kyle. We were not angry. We were just trying to reason with him. Like, Ice, could you please ban or unban the shit?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like-
Make the subreddit active, please. We're just asking for that. You don't owe us anything, but we just want that. And he said something among the lines that, sure guys, I won't ban you, but please don't be stupid.
Mm-hmm.
The next day, everyone who was in the iceposeidon 2 Discord got banned from the main Reddit and from PA, which is the main Discord.
Right. So you feel like he hasn't been upfront in dealing with you guys in terms of banning or welcoming
And
you to
we're-
the community.
Upfront people, like some people were representing us in chat, so I DM'd Voldesat straight up. I made a Twitter account just to tell him, just say, hey, we got a few people, we'll talk to you reasonably. It got out of hand, I'll admit that, and I'm sorry for that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're reasonable people at the end of the day. Sometimes we get a bit too emotional and stuff, like everyone does. We're fucking human.
But that's out of love.
We just want a
as
good
weird
fucking
as it
stream.
seems.
At
It's
the
out
end
of
of the
love.
day.
Mm-hmm.
We
Love,
like,
like,
we,
we're passionate.
Mm-hmm.
I guess
passionate about
it's the
Ice's
stages
content.
of grief that we can't let go that this person has changed into something that can't be changed back, and he doesn't owe us anything. I guess it's a stage of grief that like he's become a different person, and everyone can agree. His mods agree. Everyone agrees. Either that's through depression or smoking his problems away, which was a big deal. I remember when Ice was depressed, he took a week straight off, and he came back. He said, "I did Molly, and I'm great." That's Ice. I'm 18. I know I don't do. I know I don't know a lot, but smoking your problems away, doing a little bit of Molly, doing a little bit of weed, saying that okay, now I'm not depressed anymore, isn't gonna help you. That's what the community told him, and he pushed it away. He pushed it away by saying that these people are doxers. They're this. I remember the
That
community
really
was on a
hurt.
witch
Yeah.
hunt. Witch hunt on a person who swatted ice. Everyone. I remember people messaging me, be like, "Sep, we're this close to getting this F word." He took down ice. We were fighting for him. We were like, this guy has given us content for this long. We're gonna fight for him. We're not gonna let him get doxxed. We're not gonna let him get swatted. You know, we were there for him. But there's a point where you feel betrayed when the guy you had his back for so long just goes on streams and says, "Hey, fuck you. You're a doxer yourself. Go fuck
That
yourself."
actually got us in a lot of trouble back in the day when he called us doxers and stuff, because he made everyone just leave and never trust any mod from IP2. And now we're getting track again, but it's been hard
Thank
work.
God.
We've been on this for just out of passion.
So
I don't know.
you're I just want to get this clear, you know, because I've just heard about IP2 from, you know, the other people in the community and reading it myself, and your story and your where you're coming from is that basically you guys were very hardcore passionate fans who was trying to help him, were maybe critical and emotional sometimes.
Honestly, the whole community was hardcore. You don't know the power of the Purple Army, the tryhards. Where it was honestly it was a cool thing. You'd see like tryhard in any Twitch stream, and it was like tryhard CX, and it was amazing because it was the community coming together, and it brings a smile to my face. Honestly, remembering those days, remembering the memes, remembering how many fun times I've had on Twitch, going to different streamers, people saying tryhard7. It was amazing. Like trolling streamers with like meme songs, Rod's toilet.
I can
All of that is
pinpoint.
gone.
Bobby Two
Yeah,
Pistols, Grant McDonald, all that good shit.
I can tell you
Yeah.
when the pinnacle of Ice's career was, and that was on the Steak and Shake streams, and way before that. Those days were the great days. After that, I don't. I think everything just started falling apart. The community divided itself. Of course, we got banned and whatever, and here we are now. But it's just that we don't know how to help Ice now. We don't we've tried everything. We've tried like supporting him, like
Like supporting his girlfriend, like not
Yeah,
in a way
true.
that will stop posting her, but we've actually talked to her a number of times, helped fucking Caroline in the past.
I
We
see.
haven't talked to any girlfriend past then. Sep was close with her. Sep, she has called like Sep on multiple of her streams in the past.
yeah. We actually had an interview with Caroline.
We've shown
Sep
so
and I.
much love to people, like fucking Scuff Jim Carrey, Arab Andy before he blew up,
Okay,
and
you're,
unfortunately got arrested.
well, so you guys are saying that this is all coming from a good place, that you're trying to support him, but if you read the Reddit, it's a lot of just hate threads, toxic posts. Like, how do you reconcile that? Because when I read it, it just seems
Okay.
like you guys are shitting on them all the time.
The thing
If I was
is,
to- no,
It
if I
wasn't
was
like
to
this.
explain- guys,
He.
guys.
Go ahead, Damo.
To explain IP2 in one sentence, it would be it's a safe haven for people who've been banned and who just want to express their right to free speech. We go by Reddit TOS. Everyone has hiccups. PA has hiccups. I don't know why people were witch hunting us there in VC about it. Like, because we can point out a number of times. Yeah,
Also,
we just
like,
want
I don't.
we want the people who kind of got isolated because ICE is now accepting the larger majority, which isn't accustomed to the weirdness of us.
Listen,
I'll admit it, we're weird.
It's like having a drink. It's gonna be a weird metaphor, but it's like having a drink that's a single taste. Okay, you love it, it's amazing, and someone comes over and just pours piss in it, and you have to drink that for the rest of your life. And like Ice is the one who was like, all right, let's drink this in it, let's pour this in it. It was the new community that was, I don't know. I guess they were just weird. It was the people from YouTube that was really weird and kind of like destroyed the community because Ice was like giving it to them. Like he was like, okay, you guys are right. Fuck the Reddit. Reddit is wrong. It was months of Ice being like, Reddit is wrong. Reddit is toxic. Crab dancing when the Reddit closed. When in reality, he just remembers the bad stuff. There was tons of good stuff on Reddit.
I disagree on the subreddit on what you said. Like it's hate. Not really, because every person should have the right to say something like, "Hey, I don't like you." All right.
Right.
I don't have to like
No,
you.
it wasn't about that. It was about like hiding away the like us
Yeah, you
telling
can't
Ice
hide
what was wrong.
criticism. You can't.
So
You can't hide that.
So, you guys are saying that you still like Ice. You don't hate because I think when I came into this, I thought you guys just hated him. Like, why else would you?
Brother,
run this?
Ice is a lost cause at this point. Honestly,
Okay.
No, I wouldn't say that. I just say he.
I would
is
say
to a
that. I
different
would say that if he
demographic.
goes, like this is what I like about this community. We can disagree with each other and not be scared. Back in IP1, you couldn't disagree with the mods. If you said no, my post isn't being racist, it's not attacking anyone, you just get banned. Just shut the fuck up. Get the fuck
How
out of
much
here.
like, dude? How many times between me, Bullock, and Sepp we've all disagreed? Between the three of us is probably fucking countless, and we still get shit done.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause we've
And we still work
We've a
together.
balance.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
So-
I guess that was. Go ahead.
Yeah, I guess I'm just still trying to figure out exactly what's motivating with you guys. So maybe can we just start back at like when you first got involved with the community? What I think one of the things that I'm interested in is why do people get so invested in Ice? Why do people watch him? Why do people spend so much time in this community?
Ice blew up in RuneScape at the right time. He was wagering high amounts of money. This is what attracted me personally. Those streams were like the tits. He was betting thousands upon thousands of dollars on fucking RS Gold and just didn't give a fuck. It was like the most anticipating. It was like the fucking Super Bowl of RuneScape at the time.
I think
not
I think
sure
I
why
can
I
go
thought
straight
you
to the point, like straight to what you want. The goal of iceposeidon 2 is just to give a place to people them out. To be critic.
You
I
cut
don't
out.
like.
I think.
It's just a place where your critics are like you can be critic, right? You can express your opinion.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. That's the goal. A place with no censorship, following Reddit TOS, of course, but that's basically it.
Right.
And no, we don't hate Ice, by the way.
Okay.
No, we don't hate Ice.
Well, why? Okay. Well, then, what? I guess why do you spend so much time and energy and care so much about this?
Because of the community. I can tell you that right now. Because of the community. I love the community. I love the people in it. Like truly, I've met one of the like amazing. Like I've met like one of my best friends in this community. Like I'm not even joking. He's in Greece, and I visit him every time I go in Greece. When I don't want to talk about this, but when I lost someone really close to me, he was there for me. Like it was an amazing experience meeting someone on the internet who you meet IRL and is there for you when you lose someone. We this community lost someone, Kovac, 666.
Yeah,
Yeah,
true.
I've heard of him.
He was Hungarian. Ice completely ignored him. Like there was no post about him on the Reddit. I could be wrong, but when I got the chance, when IP2 got the attention, I made a post about it. Suicide prevention. How you should seek help when you have suicidal thoughts, when you're feeling depressed, because at times what Ice feels does reflect on the community. He was depressed for a long time. And I feel like that reflects on the people, the younger people that are watching. Because I started watching when I was 16. I would say some of his stuff affected me and made me the person that I am today. As weird as that sounds, I know as weird and as yikes, as cringe as that sounds, a 16-year-old does get affected by the things he watches.
Mm-hmm.
And Ice was a big part of that.
What did he teach you?
Teach me, I guess, English is a big point. I'm not American. I'm in Austria, and like developing my accent where I sound like an American I partially own it to him. I guess you could say that. learning how to live stream, being more active. Like when I was 16, I was dealing with I recently moved from the Middle East to Austria. And it was a weird time for me. I was getting picked on. There was a lot of racist stuff coming at me, and it was weird. And ICE gave me gave me a safe haven where I could watch his video and laugh. It was, I guess the racist things on his streams didn't affect me for some reason. He made light of it. The fact that it was like, oh, dude, don't say that. It was funny. It was funny seeing him. Trying to stop the racist thing. It was just entertaining, and no one can deny him being really entertaining back in the day. He was the king of live streaming.
Yeah.
He was a god.
Can I say something about why Ice is entertaining and why people stick around? Because
Go ahead.
So I think it all stems from Twitch chat. You really have to understand Twitch chat to understand why this community is built up like it is. Basically, Twitch chat is about half the entertainment of the stream and provides like half the entertainment. And so that just transferred over to YouTube, obviously, and onto Reddit. And so I think if you understand Twitch chat and why it adds value to the stream and entertainment, then you can really see why the community is the way it is. And Ice himself is incredibly entertaining. And obviously, and his fuck it dude mentality and attitude just because everyone watching the stream has just done whatever for the day. They've lived their life or whatever. We're all like sort of probably like 16 to 24 or something like that. And we're all just trying to get through our life or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so when Ice says fuck it dude and everyone in the chat spamming try hard or whatever, I don't know. It just really connects you, lets you unwind. You can laugh at some memes. That's about it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Ice got me late twice.
How?
I'm telling you. Because when back in the day when I used to watch Ice, like I didn't really understand how to be that outgoing, without being autistic, of course. But I learned that I shouldn't really give a fuck of what anything else or how do I explain it? I don't care. I don't give a fuck what everybody else's think. I don't really care. That's what he taught me, and yeah, he actually did get me late twice. But even
like he gave you the confidence to approach a girl or something.
Yeah, in a more funny way. Like I don't know how to explain it, but I just approached her in a more funny
Virgin.
way.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. So you. Yeah, go ahead.
I learned to not take offense, to be honest. Mm-hmm. That's one of the things. I learned to learn from my mistakes and not get sad, because I guess right now in the chat is one example, like people saying refugee, that doesn't hurt me anymore. I guess you can take that in a wrong way, but you can take that in a better way to say, I guess I've matured because I've seen so much of it, and I know it's a joke, and I know it's all about the memes, and memes really did matter. The community was about laughing. It was about enjoying it. It wasn't about hating on Ice. It wasn't about going on Reddit to be like, yo, fuck you, dude. Why are you dating this fucking geisha? Mm-hmm. No, it wasn't about that. It was about laughing and stuff. And I guess he kind of ruined it when he became this yikes, the donations. I remember, you guys remember the time where he would get 300 euros of donations. The stream would last 30 minutes. He would end it. The next day, 30 minutes, he would end it. It was a complete shit show. It was obvious that he was just milking it, going back to smoking weed, coming back on, getting some more money for weed, going back, and it was just shit. It was disgusting. You would see this, he would be like, this guy turned into a drug addict. Mm-hmm. What happened?
Also, I think there's a misinterpretation of the amount of time we dedicate to this.
Right.
Because it's not really that much energy or time. It's barely a few hours.
Really?
To be fair.
So you're not just on this all the time in your parents' bedroom or anything?
I mean, nobody, but there might be someone. I don't know. There's a bunch of weird people in the U.S. So
Yeah, man. No, I mainly moderate after work. So I have a night job. I get home at like 4 or 5 in the morning. I'll moderate to about 10 a.m. Go to sleep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Start
we all
my
have
day.
school and we have jobs, and we can't moderate it 24 hours. Like,
So do you guys have
as
like
much as the
you guys have real lives outside of this?
no, I'm an incel, and I've been a virgin for the past 18 years. I honestly don't know how a woman sounds like. Let me be honest with you. I have no job. I'm moderating 24 hours. No, I'm kidding, dude. We
like
have
I
jobs. We
spend
can't.
most of my time on Spank Bank or Pornhub.
Yeah,
Like to be fair.
yeah. We get in a Discord call and we just start going ham on our dicks.
Uh-huh.
Just it's a circle jerk, to be honest.
Dude, what the fuck?
Well, that's
But no,
interesting.
Adrian,
That's gonna be the
Adrian.
first paragraph of my book, I think.
It's
Yeah,
gonna be a whole
Adrian, we have lives, man, but we love this community, honestly.
We know it's
I
hard
love
to
this community.
it's hard to cope with the fact that we actually have love.
Uh-huh.
We do.
No, I think I've been surprised that most of the people I talk to, this is just like their hobby, right? Because
Yeah.
I mean, it seems when you read all these posts, it seems like people are just incredibly obsessed, and this is all they think about because.
Dude, some of the people in this community are actual, like, really smart people. I hate to say it. Phineas is he's a good coder. There's also people in IP2 who are really good, like, they
I
do
went to
edits,
college.
they make games. Yeah, like, there's really, like, actual smart people. I know a millionaire who's in IP2. He's an actual millionaire, and like, he doesn't donate to ICE because he says, I guess you should take that to note. A millionaire thinks that ICE is doing a lot of things wrong, and that should say something. But I guess I'm SSJ now. I know a millionaire. So
I think
Ice, if you want a new manager, I know a millionaire. Hit me up, buddy.
Yeah.
We can
To have a
we can
successful
get this
Reddit, you
center.
gotta be pretty smart. Like I got my college degree and shit, but you gotta be pretty smart to have a successful community that is not toxic, and like who tries to encourage people to watch Ice. Like,
I know
that's what
you
I'm
guys
saying.
say it's the community, right? That's the big
Those,
reason why you're so invested. But I think to a lot of people outside of the community, it's odd that a community would form around one person, right? Like it
Dude, okay. It's like a celebrity. It's like the Kardashians, Like there's communities around each Kardashian.
Right,
Ice
it is
was
a
just
lot. I
like
mean, it is. Yeah.
Ice was like his like streams were a centerpiece, and then everyone built around it. In the day, it's like
Yeah,
you'd go,
yeah,
you'd go on a
yeah.
room.
I mean, was it a cult?
a guy would have CXs and it was kind of
It's
like
a culture
cult following.
tryhards.
Yeah, it's just like
Twitch
all
chat.
the weird people from Twitch just got together and they were like, we're fucking sick of being isolated by everyone, getting banned by SJWs left and right. Well, back then there wasn't really that much SJW culture on it.
I think
But
Adrian,
still,
have you
you're getting
spent
banned
any?
left and right?
Adrian, if you spend, I don't know if you
Yeah.
have, but if you spend any time on Twitch or go in any Twitch chats, I don't know if you have. Like, have you been in like Greek's chat or like I don't know someone's chat?
No, I haven't.
I think honestly, I think if you just go in basically anyone's chat and just watch it for a while and see how they interact with the streamer, that'll give you a good idea of how how Ice's community sort of formed. Because obviously Ice's chat was like basically like 10 times as powerful as any Twitch chat right now. But so yeah, I think that would really help actually understanding why. And then So,
Yeah, and to be fair, do you really want those people from the outside in the community? Like, there's a saying that goes, "Normies get out, and it's for a reason. We don't share
that's
the same
that's
the
a
same
separate
interests.
conversation
rule,
about
yeah.
Ice
No,
changing.
no.
You have to be a
Also-
KFC manager to get it.
Also, it's a joke. It's a fucking joke. The normies read shit. We seriously don't hate new people coming into the community.
You don't.
Pushing
I
their
mean,
agendas onto the
my
community.
opinion might be wrong from the rest of my friends at this VC, and that's what's beautiful about this community, that we can disagree with each other. I think CX is dead. What it used to be is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's the stage. It's a stage of like grief that we're not accepting that it's dead. But I mean, dude, it's gone. I've known so many shit posters. I've known so many KFC managers, so many tryhards that they're just gone, dude. Like people who used to be so funny, who used to post on Reddit, they're gone. They're like, fuck this guy. And like, I guess some of us stuck around, but other people have moved on, and it's only a matter of time that the fan base just turns into something new. Most of us still come back to like Voldasad's streams and like couple other people's like Greeks, I guess. Greek does have a couple of ice old fags in his chat. I've seen them. But the real CX, it's dead. So F in the chat, I guess.
What about like so you guys are sort of painting this more wholesome picture of the IP2. Like, what about the shit like trying to get him in trouble for, you know, the Ponzi scheme thing? Because that was like pretty
trying to get him in trouble. You know that it wasn't just IP2 who saw that. There was a post had 60K upvotes. You're saying IP2, but like, it was a whole subreddit thinking the same thing that we thought. You're saying you're saying
IP2 sticky. Did IP2 sticky that video? I forget. I think there's some sort of video stickied about that on IP2.
I think even if we did sticky it, the person who posted it on our videos wasn't an IP2 shit poster. Ice checked it. He wasn't in IP2. I think he wasn't even subscribed, so he got it from someone else. So you're trying to like pinpoint IP2.
I mean, I don't know. This is just from reading the chat or reading the message board where everybody was like, "Yay, we did it! Like, we got this on the front page. This is the power of IP2." That this is literally what people were saying on the message.
I mean, it happened. People were happy.
IP2.
Yeah, when it happened, people were happy. Like, what do you expect them? Like, what do you expect them to be like when Ice calls them swatters and doxers?
Oh, like
I want to state something regarding that. Well, when we were talking about a Ponzi scheme, we really didn't know about it. It was allegations, but the thing is, the iceposeidon 2 community is willing to cooperate with the authorities, especially the FBI. If
there's no Ponzi scheme, it's a meme. It's just a startup. Every startup's ultimately a Ponzi scheme.
I'm willing to cooperate with Uncle Sam on this because we don't like trouble. It doesn't matter who does the crime.
I'm refugee. I take visas. Please DM me, Habibi. Please.
No,
I'm not Arab, by the way.
There's nothing illegal happening with
Chicken.
it. There's no like
People
Ponzi
left
scheme. It's
Reddit
just a
because it
startup.
turned
That's
into a toxic
ultimately
shithole,
every
and so
startup's
is
a
it
Ponzi
too.
scheme because it's anyways. So basically it's just it's pretty much a meme because I said something so retarded that made it sound like it was a Ponzi scheme. That's why it became such a big meme. It's not actually a Ponzi scheme, but that's basically it.
Adrian,
I would like to add. I want to add something. So, I saw when on r/videos, I saw when the post was on new, and I saw all the people commenting at first, and it was mostly IP2 people, and then there were people DMing each other, and everyone from the IP2 community saying, "Bring awareness. You know what to do."
Right.
Oh, this is Mike, right? You're a Purple Army moderator. No. I just want to say this. Okay,
yes, I'm a
just
Purple
say
Army
who you
moderator.
are. Okay, so you're not part of IP2 mods, are you?
No.
Okay, so Mike, how do you know people were DMing each other? I just want
actually, if you look at the general chat in Voldasad's.
Okay. If you look, right, you're still assuming. There is no proof. You're still just assuming this. Okay, then show me the proof. Show the Reddit proof.
Hang on.
Show the community proof.
Mike, how do you get someone in jail? Mike, how do you get someone in jail? You frame them. That's how you get people in jail. You frame them. That's what's going on there. They were trying to frame us for brigading.
Definitely.
Okay.
People, subreddits got hacked, and it was pinpointing IP2 mods. But IP2 mods.
He brought up the look. Here's the. I don't know. Can I show this on the screen? I don't know how this works. No, never mind. But you posted this in the Reddit of somebody DMing saying, "Bring awareness. You know what to do."
Yeah, but that's not us.
Okay,
that's some random person.
You're okay. This is Adrian. I know you're trying like to talk to the community, but a few moderators of iceposeidon 2 isn't gonna represent the community to you. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Real shit.
What you should do? I mean, make a post on Reddit. AMA. Ask people what they want. Talk to the community, and instead of censoring us, talk to us.
Yeah, we
why
don't.
ban us?
We're not
Why
all of
ban us?
IP2
Why
to be
call us
fair.
doxers? Yeah, we're not all of IP2.
Right?
There's people way smarter than me.
Okay. Well,
A
I
little
mean,
bit.
even I'm smarter than Giuseppe, to be fair, but
Yeah, I mean, I got 80 IQ, man. I'm dumb as fuck.
uh-huh.
Adrian, a bit to when we were talking about the framing of the Ponzi scheme. I've talked to like a lot of like old fags of IP2. Old fag is the term for old user. I'm not sure if you know
Yeah,
that.
I know that.
Offensive if you think it's that. Um, all of us like we want Scuff to like let it ride, see if it really is one, see if it isn't. And most of us were just happy that we got to the front page of Reddit. Shit that we've been through, people going against. We've been going against the grain our whole life of IP2. A year and a half. Half the time I've been in this community has been going against the grain. Shit, we've all been called shit, but it was just something cool to see.
Yeah,
Whether
don't
it's a
forget.
Ponzi
Don't
scheme or
forget,
not.
we're banned from, or ICE is banned from live stream fails. So that's another thing. It's funny to see
And
ICE on the
Ice
front
Poseidon
page of
too,
Reddit.
yeah.
Yeah. See, like, do you get where I'm coming
Right,
from? It's
right.
not we're trying to frame him for something. It's more like we fucking made it. We did it.
So you guys are. I guess the bigger point is that you guys feel like you are preserving the original spirit of the Purple Army as
Yeah.
sort of
Yes,
a free
yes.
speech zone where people don't take things too
It's
seriously.
listen, Adrian, it's a community-run Reddit. It's not like Ice, where mods used to censor people. It's a community-run Reddit. If people do something wrong, I message them, be like, "Yo, bro, this is against TOS. You shouldn't be doing this stuff." They say, "Okay, I understand." I delete the post. Happened multiple times. I'm with the community, for the community, and I care for the community. I like the community. I shouldn't be caring about the community,
Yeah.
but I do like it because of the personal experience that I've had with it. And it's not this community. It happens with tons of communities around the world. Like it's just not ICE's community, but ICE made the community. He silenced them, treated them like
how
shit,
many times
and
are
it's
you gonna say
backfiring
community,
against
sir?
You're
Like,
like,
six
you're
more
like,
times.
you're giving me a fucking headache.
All right, I think I'm getting the sense of where you guys are coming from. I'd love to just talk Sep with you for a second one-on-one if that's cool.
With me?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Monka us. All right.
Mind.
But yeah, just because I think you seem like one of the more passionate people I've talked to about this, and I'm curious, like, how did you first encounter ICE? Can you tell me about that?
How did I first encounter ICE?
Yeah.
It was Twitch. It was the Pokemon Go days. I used to come into his RuneScape streams when there was like call-ins. Like people did call-ins. Like it was really funny. It was entertaining. I really didn't care about RuneScape. I was more of a GTA San Andreas multiplayer guy. Like I'm a different generation, I guess. But I liked the call-ins. It was really funny, and it made me laugh. It was fun. And when he did the Pokemon Go streams, I became more interactive. Like I was in the chat, I was talking to the people in the chat, and it was great. And that's what got me into it. And that's it basically. Pokemon Go and the call-ins was really funny, and like I think him getting mentioned in other people's like chat, and like people brigading other streamers, that was really funny too. So I also I figured out about him when people were in people's stream just spamming CX tryhard, and it was just really funny because I think Raj Toilet and like the tryhard songs really Ice was like the gate that opened that to Twitch. I think, I'm not sure.
And
but
you were 16 when you started watching?
Yeah, I think I was 16. Yeah.
Where were you at in your life? What was going on with you then?
When I was 16, where was I in my life? I mean, I was in school. I was learning German, and I knew how to speak German. I was perfect at it. And at that time, I think I was just on Twitch. I figured out about Twitch, and I figured out about ICE when I was 16. I had school. I had some other stuff, and at some point, I just went to Twitch and like really started watching a lot of Twitch streamers, like because I got into games really at that time. Before that, I was really like a nerd. Like I used to study a lot, learning about how to like drawing, making music, which I still do. As like that's when I really got into video games at that point. Like really, like started watching them. But I did play games, but I wasn't like a big fan of like watching them. Like I don't know, gameplays, just like dry gameplays wasn't my thing.
And
Like in the YouTube.
and
Go
so
ahead.
you started getting involved with Ice, and you what did you like about him at that point?
What did I like about him at that point? Like the fact that he didn't give a fuck, and he was really funny, you know, and he was young, and him trying to get out his like parents' house was kind of like him getting the donations, being like, "Oh, dude, I'm gonna move soon to LA," and he did move, and it was really fun at that point.
Yeah.
But it was just nice seeing him like
Just a
keep
second.
like growing.
How do I take calls again?
All right. So yeah, when you're done with that, click right here. And then
Oh, I
just
see.
click that.
Okay.
And then when you're done with talking to him, just click on.
Seb,
the
how do you say you're passionate,
Yeah.
Seb, when you can't even go to the gym? You're not that. Let's be fair here, buddy.
Yeah. Okay. And then you said that you just started feeling the fact that he
I wouldn't
was-
say I'm passionate. No, I wouldn't say I'm passionate. I just like the community. That like, there's been points where I just take breaks from watching. I stopped watching Ice for a couple of months, just like other people. Like, cause it was boring, dude. It was it gotten so bad. Like after, I think before a little bit, like I think 5 to 4 months before he had that little card in his wallet where he said be positive, and he said, guys, I did Molly and now I'm not depressed anymore. Fuck it, dude. Let's smoke my problems away. I was like, dude, what is going on? What is this?
Yeah.
Why is he like surrounding himself with like so many streamers that like, not streamers or like YouTubers or like people that just like, they're just weird. They're not my type of like people that I watch. And it was getting weird. We made memes about Brother Banks, Face Banks.
Right.
That's a good point of the community where we really had a nice, where we really didn't have a toxic voice. It was a fun time.
So do you consider yourself a shit poster? Is that something?
I mean, I got 50. I don't want to flex. Nah. I mean, I have a lot of like, a lot of my karma on Reddit, which means nothing. Reddit users are like the most useless accounts on the internet. I don't know if you know that, but they're not even worth anything. But I guess a lot of my karma is from ICE's subreddit. And when ICE closed, go ahead. When ICE closed the subreddit down, all of that was gone, and I think a lot of people got pissed because all of the memes, all of the videos, all of the like things they put like a lot of work in just got deleted.
So people were upset. What does it mean like to be a shit poster to you? Because like I hear this term a lot. What does it mean?
What does it mean to be a shit poster? You know, making other people laugh and bringing in the community together, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You're so full of shit. Seb.
Yeah, I mean, no, it is that. I mean, what do you do with
shit?
honestly?
Okay, you want me to explain shitposter? Here, I'll explain shitposter
sure.
real quick. Okay, so shitposter is someone that shits out fucking memes and stuff like that. They're watching, well, for ISIS stream specifically, they're watching the stream. Oh, that could be a meme. I'm gonna see how much karma I can get on Reddit. They'll post that fucking shit. They'll shit it out, and then the best shit rises to the top. Okay, and that's basically a shit poster. They sit there posting memes all day.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you my definition, buddy.
Sure.
I kind of agree with that.
If someone does a good job, you go ahead. You tell them, "Hey, buddy, good job." If they suck ass, you just start posting something unrelated, like rubber duckies or I don't fucking know, rare pepes, and that's how you shit post.
Fire SSJ.
Yeah, stuff like that.
What role do shit posters play in the community?
Carrying the fucking stream, dude.
Yeah,
like
we
honestly,
carry
the
the-
only
they-
the only
they
the fucking
carry
the only
the stream.
content is the fucking Reddit. To be honest. What's the last thing that Ice did that was like, wow, this is content?
I think
Adrian?
UFPX, the first one in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Adrian, what was the last thing where he was like, Ice, this is really good content, man. Good job.
Me? You're asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
I mean, I thought the intervention was pretty amusing. Did you watch that?
The that's just like mocking Blade, laughing at him, and that was fucked
I
up.
enjoyed it.
No,
No, I didn't.
Like,
I mean,
Adrian,
It wasn't
Adrian,
content, but I enjoyed it. Because I
it
watched
wasn't
Bad Kid Cast
content.
in the past, but it wasn't
I
content
was
for
in the
ISIS
COD
standards.
community.
I
Dude,
mean,
it's
that
a serious
intervention
issue.
wasn't
That
for
dude has.
Blade.
No, Blade actually has a real fucking issue. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
that
I don't
intervention-
think it's
Hey,
gonna. I don't think
hey,
it's gonna
I don't
help
find that
him.
funny.
But you know, it was funny and probably healthier for him than getting wasted another night.
No,
They
I
gotta
mean,
try
what I
something
should
more
do.
fierce, like shock therapy or something, because it's not gonna
Yeah,
work.
but I mean that's
fucking
Like-
bullet.
Yeah, the only
Brainwashing?
content in ISIS stream last night was Keemstar and Blade talking to each other about old Bad Kid Cast stuff.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely.
I love the bad.
if you didn't watch that, then you probably wouldn't understand why it was enjoyable.
Okay, I have like one more big question, and then maybe I'll take some calls. I think the big question that, and you've talked about this a little bit, but I think the big question that people have. This is like I talk to people about what I'm doing, outside of this community, and I think the thing that I was curious also coming in is that like, are people getting so invested in this community and in this guy who they don't know because there's something missing in their real life? Are you guys compensating for something that's going on in your real life, or is that just?
I don't have a father. Deadbeat dad. No, I'm kidding, dude. No, it's,
We're
I mean
not
it's
compensating for
entertaining to
anything.
watch. There's no
We already
negative.
know.
Like you're in. Like okay. Like
I have a
it's
good
kinda
answer
like-
for this actually, if you want.
Go ahead. Say it.
Go ahead.
So the compensation there is that, like I said before, Ice says "fuck it, dude," and he basically does whatever he wants. He doesn't give a fuck if the cops are after him. He doesn't
All the
like
chat
care
is
about any of
saying
that
this.
shit. And that's really what it is. He says "fuck it, dude." He goes out. He fucking this is like older Ice, obviously, but he just like goes on the street, walks up to people, says what it do and shit like that.
Right.
And we're obviously not going to do that because that has actual repercussions. So it's fun to live vicariously through Ice and watch him do crazy shit that we're not going to actually do because he goes to jail, gets 80 days community service sometimes.
Let me
So
tell
we're
you
not
something.
gonna
I
do
kind
random
of
shit.
agree with you. I kind of agree with you because it's ever since Ice started doing weed, like smoking weed, Evoking, he said like, okay, I guess I'm gonna try it. He started with weed, he went to Molly, and now he's doing meth. I'm not even kidding. He's doing meth. Okay. I'm not joking. I'm not memeing or anything.
So you guys.
I
so-
personally have.
So to me,
Right.
it seems like what one thing that's going on is that you guys really identified with him, or what resonated with him about him was the freedom that he had and the sort of like ability to just say fuck it and do whatever he wants. And one of the things that you don't like that he's changing is that you feel that sort of freewheeling and like anarchic spirit is going away.
Certainly no.
I guess it is the.
but
not
the
the
community as a whole, to a certain extent, yes, I would agree.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, Ice doesn't need to.
I think
Ice doesn't need to be entertaining anymore. That's the problem. He has no need to be entertaining because
But
he can
he
just sit
doesn't
around
care.
and still live in his mansion.
I guess the free mansion did affect it, kinda. I mean, he's like,
What do you think?
fuck being entertaining.
What do you think you guys would be spending your time on if Ice didn't exist and this wasn't a thing?
The same thing. I mean, I'm not. There's not much that I'm spending my time on. I mean, I moderate the Reddit for like 2 hours, and that's just like as a hobby and because I like the community. But I would still be doing the same
You
thing.
only spend 2
Like,
hours a day doing this? Because I feel like
I mean, yeah.
No, I spent all
Yeah.
night doing this shit. Literally all night.
I mean, I do.
is
I'm
that
I'm a little different because
Are
I
you
do the
tro-
like fucking restreams or whatever the bullshit
okay?
is.
So you spend all night doing it virtually.
He
I-
does.
I
it.
only
pretty
spend-
I do the Reddit and
just
Discord.
me, though.
Bullock is also Reddit and Discord. And
Mainly.
But mostly, I talk to my friends on Discord. I mean, on iceposeidon 2 Discord, and
Right.
that's it basically.
Right. But
Okay.
what is it? I guess
Moderate on-
what I'm trying to get at is like, not everybody has a community of people online and strangers that they're interacting with. That's not normal. Why do you find that you want to find this community online and virtually and among strangers that are all over the world versus just having friends in real life or being
I'd
around
say
You
people.
can
this
find a
was
niche online. I've had this experience in many other communities. You can find a niche of exactly people that fit. Like, imagine you go outside. There's probably there's like 1,000 people you could become friends with outside. Like, on here, there's literally everyone in the world you could become friends with, and your best friend is like right around the corner online. Like, so you go into these niches online and you find people that you share common interests with, and I don't know, it's just better than any friends you have in real life usually.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we figured this about the internet a long ago. People meet friends, people meet good and people on the
feel,
internet, and also people meet bad people on the internet. And good people can turn into bad people. This is like irrelevant, but I guess this is the reason why
This is
this
like-
community is like
Right.
so close.
Well,
This is like
we
playing
knew.
RuneScape 101.
I mean, because I'm just
Like,
I'm just gonna say that like I think that I understand the appeal now better of Ice Poseidon and watching him because a lot of it is about the community, right? Like that's one thing I didn't really understand coming into it is how
Yeah,
much about it is
when,
people meeting each other. But I think that doesn't seem to be necessarily a good thing, right? Like to me, it seems the fact that so many people need to find this community online around this one guy, sort of in this one world that's sort of like lonely, and I talk to streamers and it seems like it's pretty hard for them and lonely for them. It seems like something is lacking in the real world that is propelling people to do this.
Well, here's the
Wait,
thing. Ice is golf. Ice is golf, and we're just all these guys online just going out golfing, and Ice is our golf. He's just the entertainment. We're just a community surrounding him, and we're going out golfing. Like that's what.
I don't think no one has
it's just
ice.
like everyone ice is this. I like posting on the subreddit is basically you come home from work, you got fired, and like you just want to relax. Okay, so you go into the subreddit and start posting with people that have the same interest. That's basically the subreddit and why we watch Ice.
Okay.
I mean,
Dude, I've seen
or
tons.
why I watch.
But
I'm
Ice
just saying
Poseidon,
from like the narrative of Ice himself, right? Like he had nothing going on in his real life, and he sort of totally disappeared into this online world, and now lives his entire life online. He will admit because he didn't have a very satisfying life in real life, right? So, are you guys not satisfied with your real life, or do you feel like satisfied and that this is just something added on?
Well, this
I guess
is
everyone.
Yeah, go.
Everyone has a bad point in their life, and that's because of the internet. That's when most people try to like hide from the real world and run away from it to like watch something else. Either that be video games, shit posting, picking up a hobby. But my theory, I guess, is people watched him because he was already doing those stuff. He was already going outside, talking to people, doing retarded shit, and people were like, okay, wow,
Yeah,
he's
like-
already doing it. Why should I go
can't
out?
relate
I'll just
you guys
watch
to
this
that
guy.
one.
You can't say whatever you want in real life. Like
Yeah.
if you're
true.
like 16,
And he was getting paid to
if you're
say
a
it.
guy, like most of us are guys from like I don't know, young guys or whatever, right?
Yeah.
We can't go outside and say, just scream try hard 7 and shit, like, or we can't just say like racist stuff outside, even if we don't hate black people, we can't say like the N-word outside or get fucking tackled. Like,
Come on, bro.
but we
Except
just want to
guys.
we just want to be able to say anything, so we go online,
Uh-huh.
and this is just a community we navigated to, whatever, naturally. I don't know.
There's the
Dude,
free speech.
honestly, if it wasn't for allowing the YouTube normies to come in and like take over the the community, we wouldn't have this many eyes on us, and we would be able to joke about stuff without other people hopping on it and going definitely in and turning it into like a completely toxic place where
Right.
like they're targeting
If
people.
if Ice didn't exist, I will be either selling drugs or like I don't know, kidnapping people. Like
Yeah.
Really?
to be
I would be
fair.
blowing up
Venezuelan
stuff.
shit, you know?
I'm kidding, Chad. Though.
So you don't think like I think a lot of people when I talk to them about this, they say, "Oh, this is like a sign of the decline of civilization, and people are so sad, and it's depressing."
It's looking too much into it. Honestly, it's just
no.
the community.
It is the
It's just-
decline of civilization. The decline of civilization is that we have to come to the internet to just be able to speak our mind about stuff. Like, you can't go out and say like I don't know. Well, the community is a little more specific, but that's more general thing. But yeah, you can't go outside and say like what you actually think.
Mhm.
So yeah.
So you,
I mean,
that's a big,
when I
that's a big thing for you, Virtual Leech, is the free speech issue and feeling like not being able to express yourself outside of the internet.
Yeah, that's just one aspect of Ice because he started with all this like tryhard shit, so that and he got banned because of it. So that's just like that's like a big aspect of the
Yeah.
community.
there was a point where there was meme racism, which was funny, but like you see like real racism, like one of his mods
Hang
saying,
on.
"Are the black guys gone yet?" Let's.
Yeah, I agree.
you're
I
like,
agree with.
But
I agree what he said. Like I'm a little bit racist, maybe, but I agree what Virtual Leech has to say because it's a
Nigga
place.
called me
to
bound
be
2
free.
minutes ago.
So what are the people who when I tell them, and I think I've thought of this myself, you know, going into it, just feeling like this is a dark phenomenon. This is sort of sad. This is depressing that people are so invested and obsessed with this person. What are they missing? What are they missing? I'm curious.
I have to ask you
Ask
this.
the
Why is
community,
it-
man. Ask the community. I'll
Why is it
definitely. I
sad and
guarantee you,
depressing?
they're gonna meme.
No, but why is it sad and depressing? Like if every
because
single
we're so
member of
focused.
us-
Well, he's talking about because we're so focused on all
no,
these
no,
people.
but at the
spending
same
I think
so much
time,
time.
well,
say
what I think
your
is
theory.
sort of from like I said, I've learned a lot more, but from the image I had coming in was just I had this idea of these people alone, sort of like obsessed with this one person, not living their lives, right, and living vicariously through somebody else, when what their real issue seemed to be is that, you know, they didn't have fulfilling lives, and this was just sort of perpetuating that. It was enabling them to not live a good and fulfilling and important life.
But like,
I guess you
we
could
don't
say
know-
that. Yeah.
No. To a certain point, we don't know everyone's story. Like on some real shit. Like, say if it was 10,000 people who didn't know, like who didn't live their lives, who were depressed.
Yeah, but I'm
had no
not
friends,
talking
all this shit, like,
abstractly. I'm
found a
talking your
platform
guys'
to, like,
own perspective, because obviously you can't speak for everyone. But am
Yeah,
I wrong?
like
what or are people wrong? What are they missing from your own perspective?
I mean, I don't think people are missing anything, to be honest.
So you think it's true?
They're missing the manhood bonding aspect that they can't really get anywhere else. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Basically, the golfing
Monka,
aspect.
sketchy.
No, I'm not gay, but let's just a place
Yeah,
to
me
be
neither.
unite.
Manhood.
Like it's like a newspaper where everyone is the main editor. Like that's basically it.
And
And
so
the newspaper is. That's why the hard
Yeah.
R and stuff.
So I guess it's just a very broad question, and I don't know. Yeah, like you guys just feel like it's not, people shouldn't be feeling bad or depressed when they hear about this happening, because you are finding real community and real meaning in it.
I mean, I don't see how this is communities any different than going to the bar and watching like the Dallas Cowboys or something, like being obsessed with the Dallas Cowboys and wearing like fucking Dallas
Most
Cowboys.
of the people
shit.
become actually more productive while watching Ice. I mean, I have
I
Ice
don't know
stream
about
on the
that.
site open, and I do my homework like
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know about
in
that.
front of me.
If I want to
Yeah,
sleep,
that's
I just
how-
watch I.
Yeah, if you want to sleep, Ice Poseidon, you're number one.
That's basically it.
But that's how I don't
Yeah.
get that's a dark place, because in a way it's two negatives that make a really good positive.
Okay.
It makes people who would have never like met each other, never would have like built this like big huge thing, much bigger than any of us, let's be honest. Much bigger than Ice himself. And it just makes something fucking good. Like,
Right.
different perceptions, I don't see it as a bad thing if you do perceive it as that, because it's helped so many people in so many different ways. Seen affect people negatively.
No, I think
as well.
I
So
think
I'll
it's,
admit that.
I think it's definitely, I can see the positive of it too, right? Of you are able to build something together, you're able to work together, you're able to meet people. You do have a community, which I think everybody needs. And on the other side, I do also always feel like, well, I sort of wish that there was another way that people were coming together in real life with people who might be different than them or have different points of view, rather than sort of creating this really niche, almost subculture.
I don't know.
Saved.
Oh, never mind.
I said they pulled the
It's not
boys.
true. We got too real. Yeah.
Yeah.
Adrian, now that
that.
the stream is off, Adrian, now that the stream is off, just make a Reddit post on IP2 and be like, I just ask people questions and see what they say.
Okay, I'll do
Yeah,
that.
just feel free to do an AMA.
Yeah, because I see people in the chat saying CX mods and IP2 mods want control over something they'll never have, and they're right. We don't want control though, but the way that this like interview goes is like we're the face of the Reddit.
Of
we're
course,
the face
I
of the
understand. All right, well, I'll do that, and I guess those are all the questions I had for you. Thank you for talking to me, guys, and I'm gonna take a couple calls now.
You're welcome, man.
I just,
All right, man. Peace.
I just want to, I guess I just want to hear from really dedicated viewers.